Yeah. Warning. Warning. Okay, warning. Check it. Look, see when I let that thing.
What's going on, people? K-L-O-K. We are back with another episode of Tide Talk. Today we are talking about this whole thing that transpired over the weekend. As a lot of you, I mean, you see the title. We're talking about Joel Embiid and Jason Kelce. It has been a wild adventure for Philadelphia fans throughout this weekend, or just, well, for the most part, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania fans throughout this whole entire weekend. You had the Eagles win. Sixers, they're going through whatever the heck they're going through. And then now you have beef between reporters and fans, or reporter and athlete and fan and athlete. So let's go into it, and we're just gonna get my opinion on it. So for some of y'all that may know already, Joel Embiid and a reporter for the Sixers. I think his name Hans. Marcus Hayes. He said something in a report that he did, and it was talking about Joel Embiid, because Joel Embiid was like that. I've done so much for the city, and why are y'all like basically questioning me? Like, hey, I'm hurt, whatever. I'm on the side of Joel Embiid. Get healthy whenever you need to, but just make sure you're healthy for the playoffs. Because once they're healthy in the playoffs, I think they're a top 2 team. Because in Boston, that's a whole nother problem that we got to deal with. But Marcus Hayes said about Joel Embiid that he was talking about. He talked about Joel Embiid, son and his deceased brother that Joel Embiid named his son after and everything. And it's just like, Marcus, what are you doing? Like, why are you talking about another man's son, another man's brother, like just family in general? Like, why are you doing that? Like, that's just over the top, just to me, like stupidity. Like, and saying that he's not leaving a good legacy. For the most part, basically, he's not leaving a good legacy. Like, how are you leaving a legacy for your brother and then your son? And it's like, come on now. So me, I'm all for Joel Embiid, like, yo, like, not putting his hands on him, but just like, yo, like, you got to check him. Like, and it looks like Joel Embiid checked him, because he, I guess, shoved him, put his hands on him. At the same time, I understand it. I get it. I will get into that later. But so Jason Kelce, on the other hand, was at Penn State. Penn State on Saturday played Ohio State. Penn State lost again to Ohio State. You feel me? We are Penn State. Was going, like, just walking through the crowd and stuff. People taking pictures. Hey, taking pictures with him. He's just walking and stuff. Student that goes to Penn State, college kid and everything. He called, I think he said something about Travis Kelce, who Jason Kelce's brother, who goes out with Taylor Swift, said that Travis is I'm just gonna say the derogatory term for a gay person. It starts with an F. I think you know what that is. Starts with an F. And he called him the F word, basically. And Jason literally turned around, stopped what he was doing, grabbed the dude's phone and slammed it on the ground. And I'm all for that too. Cause just, why are you doing, like, I get you saying like, oh, Jason, oh, you was trash, like, you suck. I get that completely. Like, that's just fans being fans saying that you suck. I get that completely. Jason Kelce doesn't suck. He's one of the greatest centers of all time. So people put him as the greatest center of all time. But you just in the man's face saying that about his brother, what do you think is going to happen? To me, I think some of these like fans and reporters, I honestly think that a lot of them don't believe or don't see that there are consequences, or like don't envision of like the things that they say could end up having consequences for them. And it's a lot of times, like, I think social media has ruined it for the most part, like the fan interaction, because you can just say whatever you want on social media. You can at the athlete, whatever, and you just in your head thinking, they're never not going to see this, so I'm not going to say a word to him. I'm not going to do anything to him. But when it gets down to it, if you say that to somebody's face and they admit, you got to expect these consequences to happen. And like for a reporter like Marcus Hayes, you're going to see Joel Embiid almost every day. You're a reporter for the Sixers. You're going to see him literally every day. Like, you have to, like, come on now. The same thing happened with Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs, Cowboys cornerback, whatever, literally after the game, walked up to the reporter like, yo, what's up? Like, what are we doing? Like, and look, I get that the reporters have to do their job, but do it in a way where it's not like distasteful and not just rude and harmful, like, to the person. Like, that Marcus Hayes situation is crazy. But to me, I'm both on Joel's side and Jason's side. if somebody, it takes a lot for me just to, I mean, my friends know this too. It takes a lot for me like to hit a switch where it's like, I can turn it up and I can turn into a different side of Ty. Because a lot of people, they see me, it's like chill, goofy Ty, whatever, cracking jokes, this, that, and the third. But it's two things that will literally get me going. I promise, it's two things. My friends know this for sure. Is one, my family. If you talk about my family, it's GG's. Like, it's like, don't talk about my friends in my family. Because I have close friends who I'll be like, yo, that's my bro. Like, yo, that's my sis. Like, locked in. That's one, is family. Two, it's calling me out of my name. Like, that whole, like, the Jason Kelce, like, Travis calling him out of his name, calling him the F word, like, what are we doing? Those are two things. If you call me out my name and you talk about my friends and family, I can hit a switch. My family has seen it firsthand. Like, my family has seen me hit that switch. My friends have seen it firsthand. I just turn into a different person where it's like I will talk to you like I'm on the block, and I turn into a YN. That's the best way to say it. I will become a YN just like that and turn back the clock. It can happen. And I know I can hit that switch once again. And honestly, I got no problem with it, because if you disrespect my friends, you disrespect my family, or if you say my name, if you say my name out of context and you call me outside of my name, then it's like, yo, you deserved it. Because I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm going to give you the same energy if you give me that same energy back. So the one dude gave Jason Kelce that energy. He gave it right back. Marcus Hayes gave Joel Embiid that energy, talking about him, calling out his family, this and the third. Joel Embiid gave it right back. So I got no problem with it. I think a lot of people can agree on the situation about like disrespecting the family. A lot of people just don't go for that. And a lot of people don't like getting called out their name. So yeah, but I want to know people's thoughts on the situation. I know the Philly side of it. I think a lot of people from Philly is like on the side of like Joel and Jason, because it's like, we get it. We perfectly understand it. We're perfectly fine with it. Like, and fans are just nutty. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Philly fans are nutty. I'm one of them. I'm not to that level. If I see an athlete, I will be like, hey, salute to you. Keep doing your thing. You feel me? Appreciate you. And then that's it. You feel me? Because I know being an athlete, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of pressure for you to do that and stuff, for you to have all this weight on your shoulder of millions of people, because like Philly, the metropolitan area, it's a bunch of fans. It's over 1 million people that live in this Philadelphia metropolitan area. So I get it. I understand it. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Joel Embiid, sometimes people snap. Hopefully they didn't snap like crazy, but we shall see. Jason Kelce, he snapped. You just seen it. He took the phone, slammed it. He snapped. So, hey, it be like that, man. Hey, it's a lot of pressure that people are under. You feel me? And 2024, it's a crazy world we live in. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. My name is Ty Curly Top Fade. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to DETV's channel. Subscribe to my channel, Ty Curly Top Fade, DETV, DETV28, and DETV CH. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Till next time, and just like that, we gone.